Hey young world, hey young world, hey young world. It's Lydia. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Welcome to the Woop Woop Show. Whoop whoop. How about with the winter crowd? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Welcome to the Woop Woop Show.
Hey young world.
10, 9, 8,
Whoop whoop.
7, 6, 5, 0.
I can hear the. Let me see something. So I have my guest in the basement. I think she got to mute one of her devices because it's picking up. So I have my. Oh, I know what it is, y'all. It might be me. There we go. Oh, I know what it is, y'all. I had two tabs open. I had YouTube open. You can't even make this stuff up sometimes. All right. So let's wait for the you can't even make this stuff up. Mute or the overlay. Let's wait for the or the overlay. Let's wait for the I don't know why. Are y'all getting that feedback that I'm getting? It's impossible for it to be heard because I don't know why. Are y'all getting that feedback that I'm getting? It's impossible for it to be heard because she is in the basement, and because if she's in the basement, it shouldn't. We don't hear nothing from her until I get up there. Okay,
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
We don't hear nothing from her until I get up there. Okay.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I was just trying to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I know what it is. I was just trying to wait. I got so many tabs open at the bottom, at the top. Close all windows. Close all windows. All right, so the internet. Okay, so how I look? Give me a 1 if I'm not fuzzy, because I only got one notch as far as the internet. And the echo is gone now, correct? So what it was, these are some tips that could probably help anybody in the future. So I had StreamYard up. I had a YouTube tab open on this channel. I got 2 other channels, and I think I was playing around with, trying to do a trailer and stuff earlier. So they still was open on notification because I clicked my own notification when I saw it. So that was still there. So you a tiny bit fuzzy. That's what I'm assuming because the monitor says I only have 1 notch. So give me 1 second. Let's see. I'm gonna drop that. All right, so let's get it. So welcome to the Woop Woop Show. I'm not getting no kind of notifications saying that I'm down. My name is Lydia. Welcome, welcome, welcome each and every one of you. I like to start off with a prayer. Be strong and encourage. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord our God is with us wherever we go. Amen. Amen. So I want to talk about this scripture right quick. So I've been saying encourage, but it's courageous. Maybe I was always messing up, but I looked up the definition of encourage and courageous, which they almost have similar meaning. But the word says, I command you to be strong and courageous. Do not be discouraged. For thy thee or for God, our God is with you wherever we go. Um, uh, and I command you to go there, something like that. Don't quote me on that now. Don't quote me on that. All right, so I want to get in the habit of saying the word the way it was written, right? And ain't nobody told me, ain't nobody emailed me. I'm not that. Where's all the trolls at for that? Well, my y'all ain't even recognized what I did. I was doing something and I just thought about it and I saw the writing because I kind of like put that everywhere. And then I went back and I looked at my own thing because I have it right here. But I just got so used to saying it wrong. Now I got to teach myself how to do it right now. So here we go. Be strong and courageous. Not crazy, courageous. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord our God is with us wherever we go. I see why I messed up at because that discouraged, encouraged, and discouraged. That's why I messed up at. So I want to get that right going forward. All right. So welcome, Ann. Welcome back, Ann. I know you had a good time. I can't wait to hear all about it. G Mama, Shirley, Stacy, who that? Hey, Andrea. I got a new one. What's up, Caroline? Welcome, Georgia Mix. I know that's right. Mixed with what? Okay. Got some collard greens growing, girl. All right. Let's see who else. Let's see who else. Let's see who else. Let's see who else. Let's see. What's up, Gina? All right. And what's up, Miss Shirley again? Miss Cheryl. Sorry, I've been calling both of y'all Shirley. Got Cheryl Faulkner. And we got Cheryl Faulkner. Sometimes your pictures look like roses. But then when I focus in, it's just you and a thing. What's up, Josh? All right, y'all. So let's get this thing popping. All right, share me on out. Because people probably don't lost it. They're like, this girl ain't got that thing together yet. I ain't fitting to come over there messing with her this week. Had us all waiting and stuff. All right. So boom. If this is your first time here, my name is Lydia. This is a live talk show that I do with a guest on YouTube. I might find them on IG. No telling. But a lot of people have came across over this channel. I know it's almost over 40 people, and that's a lot. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for always giving me the opportunity to be myself and come up here and, love on you. So that's what this is about. And these are the people who've been up here in the past.
TT's Urban Pantry. The Sweet Spot. Love Ladies Garden Projects and more. Lady Cheryl's Organic Food, Forest, and Products. Eco Neighbor. Container Crops. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. Bolt's Backyard Garden. Broke Farmer. Chain Breakers Garden. The Everyday Life of an OCD-ish Chick. Growing with Donnie. Angela's Busy Bee Garden and Homestead. Andale Homestead. Diva Jones 03. Gardening and Cocktails with Joy. Ernie Hatmaker. Angel Loves Garden. Hands in the Dirt. Indiana Backyard Gardener. Lion's Crest Outdoor Gardening. Veggie Farm Garden. Living Miracle Homestead. And Stinky's Puddle Ranch.
And you guys, that's just a little bit because this channel is getting so many people, and I have a lineup for the whole rest of the year. Maybe I'll have some Mondays off, maybe not. Depends on how life takes me. But I want to go ahead and talk about this new content creator, because she is a new content creator and an amazing one who I have learned from on my journey into homesteading, being self-sufficient, just learning, just full of knowledge. And I would like to bring her up. And she didn't always have his name, but we're going to talk about it right now, all right? Here we go. Woop, whoop.
Hey.
Hello. Yes, woo, woo. Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. So, My Renaissance Grandma. Was that all? That was your name, was your name before
Yes.
that.
Yes. That's when I was not a creator. So once I became a creator, I changed my name. So, and I changed it to My Renaissance because as you see in my videos, I do a little bit of everything. So I am a Renaissance woman. So
Okay, Renaissance woman.
yeah, so that's where I got the name from, because I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I remember you being around in the chats. I think I used to see you the most when we were hanging over. When I be hanging over Black Tropical, not Black Tropical. Blind Guy, his wife.
Yeah.
You are an amazing supporter. How long have you been searching YouTube for ideas and learning stuff?
I have been following this particular group for probably a year. But before that, I was only on YouTube to maybe listen to music, look at news, and if you know, like recipes, definitely recipes, and how to fix stuff. Definitely how to fix stuff.
That's what I was doing with YouTube. That's it.
That was it.
Can you remember Go ahead.
The first person I ran across was Homestead Heart. And you know how they do. Go visit this person, go visit this person. And then that's how I got all of you all, and then when I got over to you all, then you said, go visit this person. So that's how all this happened.
Hey, Lady Cheryl always told me the best advertisement is word of mouth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She always tell me the best advertisement is word of mouth, because the people will tell a person and you end up being so involved. Now, before you had a YouTube, was this already a thing?
Yes. That's been a thing for quite a while now. Yes. And that wasn't something that I meant to be a business. That was something that I did because I am totally a herbal, natural kind of person. And so everything I did, I just did it for myself. And that spice actually started with me and a coworker in the lunchroom. We were eating, and the vents go right out into the work area. So I had it, and I wasn't even putting them in bottles. It was just in an old spice bottle. And so my coworker picked it up and put it on her food and put it in the microwave. And then people started like opening up the door. You know how hospital people are, they forever ordering our food, right? And so they kept sticking their head in the door saying, "What did you all order? What did you all order?" And I said, "It's not the food, it's the spices." I said, because she's eating ramen noodles. And so then everybody learned about the spices, but still that didn't push it anywhere. What pushed it was, I think I wore something because I used to make this spray and everybody loved it. And somebody told somebody that she makes this and she makes this. So someone stopped me in the hall one day and she said, "I heard you make such and such." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I heard you make such and such. And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "So I guess you make stuff to grow hair too." I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "And I guess you make stuff to do such and such." And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "What?" She said, "Why don't you tell anybody?" I said, "I didn't think to tell anybody. This is what I do for me. I didn't think to just tell somebody I do things like this." And she said, "Well, why don't you sell it?" I said, "I have no idea how to sell this. I don't know what price to put on it." She said, "I tell you what, why don't you make a list, whatever you think it's worth, put a price next to it, and then pass out the sheets." So I did just that. I made up a list. I kept a folder at my desk. And when they came by, I would give it to them. And so like my office was way away from the department that I worked in. And then it just really got crazy because people would call me from where I work and say, "Somebody up here looking for Lady V." I'm like, "Oh Lord, these people are getting me fired." And I'm like, "Who is it?" I said, "Who is it?" They're like, "I don't know." And so I made them a folder and gave it to them to have up there in these folders. And that's how it came. That's exactly how this came about. So then a coworker at work called me Lady V all the time. So, so that's how it got thrown together. But it was not planned at all.
I'm just it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned, but
Nope.
it has been beautiful.
Yes.
You know, when you say you were making your own items, so that's what I'm learning here in the last since 2020. You know, everything been shut down,
Right.
and well, everything got shut down due to Cora,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
vid. Everything got shut down, and when everything got shut down, I was already trying to find my way in the garden. You know, I was
Okay.
trying to find my way in the garden. But what you and other people, you know, from Land Farmer number one,
Mm-hmm.
that's who I found first, and everybody else came with his shout outs. You
Right.
know, him telling us to go see this person, and you
Right.
know,
Exactly.
and when I got the Lady Cheryl's, I was like stuck. So I was looking at her whole playlist like, you can make your own jelly. You can make your own this.
Right.
I'm like, so I got stuck. So I started, you know, wanting to be more interested. So when people would do certain things, well, I'm gonna lock in because I ain't never seen this before. You
Yeah.
know, I never had nobody in my immediate family canning.
Right.
If they did can, it was before I was able to remember it. Okay. Only
Yes.
time I knew about canning when I went to North Carolina with my son's family, and they live, you know, on a homestead with animals and can and gardening
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But I never was into it. I was just trying to get there to do the visit, eat their food, and go back home. I
Right.
never, I never was curious about it. But what led you? Have you always? How many years have you been natural? And where has going natural took you these days?
Um, well, it's just about the chemicals. I just did not want the chemicals, because I always tell people, because a lot of people like read books, novels, the little things you buy in the store. I have never, the only two things I ever read was medical, herbs, and the Bible. Then that was my limit of books.
Say that one more time. What was your books?
Herbs, medical, and the Bible.
And the what?
And the Bible.
That
The good
Bible.
book. Yes. And so my mind has just always been trying to create things especially when I found out deodorant has 7 toxins in it. 7.
Wow.
And so I started making my own deodorant. And it's just, and I don't even know, I can't even tell you how many years. That's why these people didn't realize that I was doing these things all this time. But I was, they just didn't know about it. Because I had pulled myself away from all that store-bought stuff a long time ago, because I just, I feel, this is the way I felt. I feel like if you want to eat right, why are you putting toxins on the outside? So I'm like, that doesn't make sense. You may as well just eat the junk if you're going to keep putting this on top of your skin. And so that's when I changed. That's exactly when I changed.
And the change is all good. The change is all good. I was so surprised about so many things that can be made at home.
Ooh.
Now, even when my daughter started living that type of life, I just took her products or whatever. I didn't even use them regularly. She didn't even never put it into me why she did it, why the toxins in this. She never even sold me on it, because the Kelly oil was for her baby eczema. She was already making it, and she started jarring it up. And it never really clicked to me how important herbs and things are, and how beneficial these things could be if we get them in us at a certain time to preserve our life.
Yes.
To preserve our life.
Absolutely.
Those things are important. So I do love the journey that I'm on, and I am glad that, you have came on this platform and opened my eyes to some things I knew, and some things I was like, what? You can make your own gummies? So tell me about how that happened. You made your own apple cider vinegar. Now my sister buy them things. I've never bought them because I ain't want to pay the price.
There you go. That's it. And then there was another, I probably would have kept buying the gummies, even though the price was getting, because I started buying the bigger bottles.
$30+ for 2 bottles. That's $15 a bottle. Go ahead.
Well, I was buying the large one, so it was already $30. And so, but the thing that really took me away from it is, I guess I never paid attention. You hear the commercials, you hear it's going to help this. And I read B12, but then I really didn't pay attention to the B12 that was in it. And then when I found out what B12 was in it, that is what really ran me away. That is not the B12 that I want to put in my body.
Oh, so, I didn't even know if it was more than one type of B12.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's not the one I wanted. And so and I'm like, okay, it's getting pricey. I don't want this in here. It's time to make your own. And so I know what herbs helps with the GI. And I know apple cider vinegar helps with the GI. And so I just made up my own little formula. And I am taking them every day. I'm doing fine. Now that was the thing, was it going to work? Was it going to work as well as, the store bought? And I'm doing just fine on them. So I will continue to make them.
So explain GI.
Gastrointestinal.
Okay. And that promotes gut health.
Yes. That's the purpose of Goalies. A lot of people ran to Goalies because they thought it would make them lose weight. So, but that was not my purpose. I was trying to get this gut together because, as you know, every single disease on the face of the earth starts in the gut. If you do not get the gut right, you're going to get diseases. So if your gut is the way it's supposed to be, you won't have to worry about all of those diseases because it's called
They don't want to live there. They wouldn't want to live there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. So that's the purpose of Goalie. Not, you probably could lose weight off of it. I don't know. I don't know how many of them you would have to take to lose weight. And it's only because of the apple cider vinegar, because, old school, they always said apple cider vinegar could help you lose weight. So that's what everybody was focusing on. But that was not my focus. My focus was my gut. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that is some great information. Gut health.
Yeah.
Gut health. Gut health. Get the gut healthy.
Get that gut together. Yes. I mean, all the diabetes, all of that comes from the gut. And inflammation, that is a biggie. That definitely comes from the gut. So you can get those levels down. If you have a lot of inflammation in your body, you can get those levels down if you can get your gut together, which helped me a lot going plant-based. So, yeah.
So how long have you been plant-based?
Since 2016.
Okay.
And that also was not planned. It wasn't like I sit up one day and said, I think I'm going to go vegan. No, which I don't call myself vegan because I don't go about the animals and I don't really read vitamins and all this other stuff. I'm concerned about just the foods part of that. So I don't call myself vegan. I call myself plant-based.
Right.
And it started when I was, with this religious group, and every time we had a convention, we would fast 21 days up until the convention. And I was on a liquid fast for 21 days, which I shouldn't have been. You know how they say, check with your doctor. And I knew I was not supposed to, but I was in it for the Lord. I was in it for the Lord. So I'm like, Lord, let me do these 21 days. And I made it to day 20 and almost passed out. I was so sick. And so I started back eating solids on the 20th, and then the 20th day, and then the 21st day. And so after that, I'm like, And you don't know, me and chicken. Child, I love
Tell me about some chicken.
Baby, I love some chicken. So I made it there 21 days, and I said, Lord, okay, I'm going to do it for you 21 more days. I'm going to still not eat that chicken. I did another 21 days, but trust and believe, I could smell a chicken joint from 3 miles away. My right hand, the God, I'd be like, I smell a chicken joint.
What?
Love chicken. So that was very, very hard. But I still did not touch it. And then after that 21 days, I was like, I'm feeling really good. And so I started feeling good. And then I was losing weight. And then it was time for one of my routine exams. And when I got my blood work back, oh my God. And see, I have been on so many diets in my life, but the one time in my life that I was not trying to lose weight or trying to be healthy, that's when it happened. I didn't even think about that. And when those blood results came back, I have a horrible inflammation problem. That's why if you check out all my videos, you will see I'm always focusing on inflammation because I have an inflammatory disease. So I'm always focusing on inflammation. So I am just trying to get this gut together, and I'm like, and so I just thought if you had an inflammatory disease, you're going to have high levels. And one day I was talking to this doctor, and she said, well, your level's kind of high. And I looked at her like in my mind, I was like, duh, yeah, I got inflammatory disease. And I was like, well, isn't it supposed? She said, no, you can have a norm. So then I was crushed. I'm like, what? I don't have to
Repeat that. Oh, you can have a what?
You can have a low level of inflammation in your body, even if you have an inflammatory disease, which I didn't know that. I'm thinking if you have inflammatory disease, your levels are going to be high. So when I found out that was not true, then my feelings were so hurt. I'm like, so I'm doing something wrong because my levels are high, and they were high. I said starting in I was diagnosed in like 2014 with inflammatory disease. So all the way through the years, it was high, it was high, it was high. And after I started that plant-based and I got those blood results back, the number had went lower than it passed whatever the low was. My mind was blown. I was like, oh my God. And so then I got my A1C back. That had all my levels. Oh my God. It blew my mind. So I knew right then, I don't care where the chicken joint was. I don't care where the sniff was coming from.
Look.
I was not going back to that chicken. And I couldn't get the correlation of why. Because I only ate chicken, turkey, and duck. Because I gave up beef and pork in 1999.
Okay.
So I was only eating these few little bird flying things because I'm thinking, okay, I'm not doing that bad. You know, I'm only eating this. And I couldn't understand, but why these things that's supposed to be kind of healthy is harming my body. And then I had a conversation online with someone that was in my inflammatory group. And he said his physician told him that it's the blood in the animal that's causing the diseases. So then it made so much sense to me because I thought I was eating right all of this time. And then to find out why I could not get this level together. And when I let that bloody meat go, bam, bam. And I mean, and so, you know, they still considered me like, you know, especially if it runs through the family. So they still called me like, you know, well, you know, you still got to watch your diet because, you know, that diabetes number. So they still wanted to treat me like I was still pre-diabetic, which, you know, my numbers had not went that far down. And so they just wanted, I always had to hear the lectures. So, and I didn't like that title, always still being called pre-diabetic. But let me tell you about something today, what I got in the mail today. A1C, no diabetes or pre-diabetes. Baby, you know, I praise dance all over that kitchen this morning. Woo, don't make me do it again. Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah. That is so beautiful.
Yes.
I want to go ahead and say that my doctors don't never try to talk to me the way you just talked to me. They never talk about numbers. The most I've started hearing about numbers when I started listening to Lady Cheryl. When I started listening to her and her talk about numbers and her A1C and
yeah.
I see BMI, but what do that even mean? I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
nobody ever talked to me, so you know I'm ready to get back in the doctor with all my knowledge. And was like, show me what my numbers look like. What do these numbers look like, and what do they need to be for me?
Yeah.
Because now that I'm on this healthy way of living, and I got this new saying I'm saying, y'all. So y'all know what Stevie Wonder, he say, what? I ain't gonna come to me. Stevie Wonder say, a ribbon in the sky for our love. That's what he say. But I'm saying there's a ribbon in the sky for my love of a fit, healthy life.
Yeah.
That's my new saying. Like, I was walking today with purpose. When I go out there and work, and this is a plug on my channel, okay? I got another channel called Bestyet Journey, okay? It is all about me getting healthier. So y'all gonna hear me talking about these numbers. Y'all gonna hear me getting educated about stuff I don't even know. All I knew is I had high blood pressure. I take vitamin D. I take, a lady told me, I know about 6 years ago, when she heard that I was on hydrocodone blood pressure medicine, she said, watch how long you be on that because it will hurt your liver. The
Yeah.
doctors ain't never said nothing. They keep driving that pill to me
Oh,
for the last. If my daughter's
yeah.
16, I've been taking that pill since she been born. Ever since my daughter was born, 16
Ooh.
years ago almost. That's when I started having hypertension, high blood pressure, and I also had preeclampsia with her.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody never tried to teach me how to get off that pill ever,
Hmm. Hmm.
ever.
Girl, that's my pet peeve.
All
Don't get
they
me
say
started on
is you
that one.
can't stop taking your pill. One time
Right.
I did. One time I did start trying to stop taking the pill, and I started taking a natural pill, and I
Mm-hmm.
got so sick. And I went to the hospital, and the doctor said, "You've been taking your medicine." I said, "No, I've been taking this natural pill." He got mad at me. He was
Yeah.
mad. He was talking. He talked so bad to me, I had to call reinforcements up there to the hospital here in South Columbia, South Carolina. He was mad at me, y'all. And that's the closest I've ever been to not even realize, well, why he mad? Well, he's mad because that's money.
Hmm.
They get paid to keep us the way we
Ooh.
are.
Yeah.
And if that ain't an eye opener to nobody, and
Ooh,
if you
child.
don't understand that from my mouth, and this is just me realizing my truth
Yeah.
and her telling her truth, that we don't have to be on
Mm.
these medications. Now we do it in moderation until you can get the body where it need to be. So, but
Right.
trust and believe, I better not try to stop taking that blood pressure pill. I'm gonna have my head could be swollen up. But with moderations and taking care of myself, I can be just like you when I grow up. I'm about to start making my own deodorant.
Girl, make your own everything. And it's so bizarre because when I left work, everybody, they had a little party for me, and everybody come by. They said, "Well, what are you gonna do with yourself?" I said, "I'm gonna become Amish and make my own everything." And I was already making my own everything as far as that. But when you work in long hours, you don't have time to make your own everything in the kitchen. So now that's my goal, to start making everything from scratch. But for as far as my body and my hair and all of that, I make my own everything.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I can tell you right now, this journey I've been on has been nothing but great. Nothing but great. Y'all, I know I ain't supposed to talk about myself, but I'm full and I got to talk because I'm
All
going to go
right.
ahead and spit it out. All right. Um, I was always taking time. My license plates, everything takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. That's just been my saying
Mm-hmm.
forever. I just used to say it. And then when I bought my first home back in 2011, I was like, I'm living my best life yet. And then my license plate said that. And I just kept
Mm-hmm.
saying I'm living my best life yet. But really, I'm not. I'm on a
Right.
journey
Yeah.
into living my best life yet. So this conversation is definitely what I needed and what anybody who's ready to listen, because what you say, you can't beat the back out of a horse.
Yeah.
You can hear it little by
Yes.
little
Yes.
from other people, and it may not, you know, set in with you.
Right. Right.
Even with going to services and going to church, you invite people over, but if they don't want to come, they don't want to come. When it's our time, it's our time. When you
Yeah.
see it, you see it. So no pressure. No pressure to drinking teas and doing herbs and going herbalist. No pressure. But
Right.
this lady over here just can read the paper for me one more time. Read the paper one more time for Miss Vanessa. I'm a sip for I won't shout.
A1C is no diabetes or pre-diabetes and improved from last year.
Y'all about to dance in this daggone chat right now. Y'all about to dance. So if it can happen for
Woo!
her, it can happen for me. This
Yes,
this body is just this is just a this is clothes, this is
baby.
clothes, and I've been laying on layers. Okay?
Yes. And
I've
you and
been
you
laying
know,
on layers.
and it's so hard for me to hear people say, but I don't want to give this up. But I don't, and I didn't want to give it up either. I told you about me and the chicken. I did not want to give that up. But when I found out I felt good, lost weight, and blood work is good, that's a no-brainer. And the fact that a lot of people knew that I had inflammatory disease and some issues because I always wore a mask. That's why I say I wore a mask long before C-19 came out. I always had on a mask, had on gloves. I was already OCD before that even came into play. So they knew when I come around, they knew I was always white. And it was so funny because when somebody would sneeze, they would all look at me because they know I was about to make it out of there.
I ain't got time for y'all.
Baby, so it was just...
You laugh at me. Look at you now.
Right? Yep, I was
Y'all
already...
thought it was funny. Y'all thought it was funny. Yeah, I would have probably been to be like, Miss Vanessa, go bring the spray out for him. I would have been the one hyping it up right at work too.
Yep. I was known
I wouldn't have
for
been
it.
worried about it. I'd be like, oh, Miss Vanessa, I got my own spray. You good.
Girl, I would have
adapted to what makes you happy and what makes you comfortable. I would have adapted to it. But everybody would have probably thought we was funny together. Be like, y'all say what you want to say.
Right.
You call it out every month because you sniffing.
Right. Right. I would get going. I'm telling you. I would get going.
So let's talk about the soap. How long you been making soap?
Oh, that was all the same. Around that same time. I made all because I told you I was already making.
So when you start making deodorant, you start making soap.
Oh, I made girl, child. I made
you went from video after video.
Girl, I made the deodorant, I made the soaps, I was making the spices, I was making the pretty face. At the time, I was making candles, I was making the paint oil. When I made the paint oil, everybody kept saying, you need to get that patent. I was like, well, I don't know. So people talked me into going to get it patent.
You make the what? The pain medicine?
I have the pain, I had the pain minimizer. So I went to get that patent. And I was sitting there with the lawyer, and he looked up at me. He said, do you have a chemistry degree? And my heart started pounding. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, no. He said, well, we have a chemist here. I'm going to call him in. I'm just freaking out because I'm like, this is a lawyer. You coming here with something you made up on your own. I'm like, oh my God.
And now you about to holler, bring a chemist in here.
Girl, so the chemist come in and he's flipping through the pages and flipping through the pages and flipping through the pages. And he looks up at me, he said, you don't have a chemist degree? And I was like, no. He said, amazing. And so they worked it out and I got the patent.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy. I wanna thank you again for my soaps. This one right here, look, the Vision. This one called Michelle Obama.
Oh.
White Diamond ain't got nothing on this scent. White Diamond ain't got nothing on it. You know White Diamond been around a minute.
Many years.
Yeah, I don't want to break it open yet, but I'm almost tempted to cut it in half. Because now that I got my big bar open, and now that I got my big bar open, I wish I would have cut it because I don't want it to melt or get wet or something. I need to get a case for it.
You have to protect that soap. You don't want to just leave it in the shower where water is constant.
That's what I've been doing. I've been messing up. I got a dentures case.
Okay.
I got a dentures case. I had to put my jewelry in when I had a procedure. I might gotta use that.
Yeah.
Or you might gotta go get some online and see how much it costs to buy them in bulk. Go ahead and put Lady V soap on the top of it. It can be done. I know, right? One step at a time, Lydia. One step at a time.
Yeah.
That's all work. That's all work.
Oh yeah.
And I want to let you know that I'm low. I put this seasoning This is no salt in this season. This is the salt-free smoky greens.
Oh, okay.
Well, I ain't putting on no greens.
You putting it on
Okay?
everything.
I don't put it on no greens. And I don't know, and it makes the fish taste different. The vegetable, it don't taste the same. Whatever I put it on, it'll taste a little different, but the same, but
Yeah.
not the same. So this is my favorite. This is
Okay.
my favorite. I do have the low sodium spices open, but I ain't using it like I'm using this. And I got 2 of these and 1 of these.
That's because you like that smoky flavor in there, don't you?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. That's what that smokiness is in that smoky green. It's mesquite and smoke. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Because
a
you
good
know
idea.
because I did that because you know when you plant base, you gonna miss those ham hocks and smoked neck bones. So I was trying to give you that flavor. Yeah.
I don't miss no ham hocks. All those net. And my daddy's nickname was Netbone, and that's because he was him and my mom, they didn't stay together. He lived on his own, and that's what he always had on the stove cooking is some net bones and white potatoes. So they started making the joke every time somebody would ask him what he eat, he was always eating net bones. So and then when my mom found out his name was Netbone, she of course, yeah, he over there eating them whistles. I didn't know what these people was talking about, but I'm always mad because they talk about my dad.
Oh.
They was like, yeah, he over there eating them whistles. And if I go over there and stay with him, be like, what you do? Had this weekend some whistles? Well, what's that? Net bone. Yeah, we had some net bones. They were good. But she would just be joking him. But that was his nickname. So them net bones, I don't miss them. They're a lot of work.
Yeah.
They're a lot of work and little meat. All right, so we talked about being plant-based. What do you eat on a daily basis? How much fruit are you eating? How much vegetables are you eating?
Okay, so
Do
not
you
as
eat
much.
raw?
Oh no, I can't eat raw because I have because of the GI issues. I can't hardly eat any fruit. I eat it anyway, and I pay the price. I can't eat a lot of different vegetables. I can't eat nightshade.
Mm.
So it's a lot of stuff that I cannot eat. So I tend to, that's why because what does not bother me is pasta and rice. And you know, you're not supposed to eat that many grains because now, and it's just so bizarre because everything that was back in the Bible days that grains was good, grains is no longer good, wheat is not good, the gluten is
Yeah,
not, nothing, none of that
the
stuff. And you know, and a
legumes are
lot of
not, the
people,
legumes are not good.
they are not, and a lot, and you know, I cannot stress this enough to people. A lot of people that have medical issues do not realize it's the gluten. I ask people, I said, just stop eating gluten for 30 days and see how your body feels. Gluten is just like a lot of other things that it will make because it tears your gut up. Once again, we back at the gut. Gluten tears your gut up. So if you let gluten go, you're going to feel so much better. So much better.
Mm.
So,
You right. You right. My coach that I have right now, none of those things are in my journey. No gluten, no nightshades. None of that
right.
stuff is in there.
Yeah.
And he says, I can't tell you what I do because if I tell you what I do, it wouldn't be a patent no more. But
Right.
he's
Right.
took everything that works. And these people are having in the group I'm in, E2M, Eager to Motivate, is on Facebook. It's a paid program, but once you pay one time. I paid. I needed to. The best decision I can make. I'm learning now with you, so that's educating me. I'm being educated by people who know what they're doing, and I can't wait to go to the doctor to ask for these numbers and see what's going on. Because you don't know how many times I've been tested to see if my blood sugar was high to see if I'm diabetic, and then they do blood work from 6 months back. I didn't know they could check your blood today and it goes 6 months back.
Do
Like,
you not have my chart?
yeah, I do. I do. I've never opened it.
Oh my God. All your numbers in there. You can scroll back to about whenever my chart started. You can scroll back and pull, and that's what I do. I pull out the whole list. That's how I know what to do. If I knew this was high, I want to get this lower. If I know this is okay, then I like, okay, I'm okay in that category. But I pulls my chart up all the time. It tells
I'm gonna
it,
do
it
it.
has 2018, 2019, 2020. It has all of it right there for you.
I'm
Just
gonna
pull
pull
it
it
up.
up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull it up, and I'm gonna be on. I'm looking at these numbers and seeing what they supposed to be. Because
And
the closest thing I see my numbers is on that Health Fit app, and they be in red.
And if
They
you
be
don't know,
red.
it also has interpretation. So if you don't know what those numbers mean, it explains it to you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And I have not took advantage of that, and I
Oh
will.
my
Thank you
goodness.
so
Yeah,
much.
do that.
Yeah, because I definitely need it. I definitely am dealing with a lot of arthritis in my right hip and a lot of arthritis in my back. They just
Yeah.
told me I have arthritis in my back. I'm like,
The
what I do?
inflammation.
And he said a lot of inflammation is there. A lot. So I am willing to, I mean, y'all, this plug to this laptop is underneath. This is an old house. So the plugs are not just on the wall where I could just go right here. It's at the baseboard. So if I need to get it, it's a table right here. I couldn't get on my knees and get under there and do that. I would
Oh,
call my daughter in. But I
yeah.
under them 25 pounds down. Oh, I get down with no problem. So this round, I'm gonna be 35 more pounds down.
All right.
And it gonna be no
All
problem.
right.
And I'm gonna learn how to make my own deodorant too. Ain't no learn. I'm gonna go look at that content over there. Please drop the link over here. She got it up there. I had to make a basic deodorant.
Yeah.
Okay?
Make your
A basic
own.
deodorant.
Yeah, you'll make your own body butter, make your own lotion, make your own soap, make your own smell good stuff. You don't have to buy any of that. Make your own toothpaste. You don't have to buy any of that.
Let's talk about all the benefits of coconut oil. Let's talk about you was talking about what it do for women feminine hygiene. Let's talk about the
Yeah, it
coconut.
changes the pH. So a lot of people that have women that have odors is because their pH balance is off. If you just smear a little bit of that around there, it's going to elevate. I mean, it's going to even out your pH and it's going to get rid of the odor.
Mm.
So it has, orally and topically, and for that, it has a lot of benefits. And like I said, using it on your excuse me, using it on your skin instead of using those sun sprays and rubs. It just it's natural. That's all I'm about, the natural. So yeah, coconut oil.
What's your favorite meal you like to cook yourself being vegan?
Well, which I
Bro,
call my cook,
bro came in there. Bro put the eyes.
which I
Tell a
call
friend.
my concoctions, because just like I just told you, a lot of things that I cannot eat. So a lot of stuff I eat, as people say, don't match. So if somebody say what you eating and I'll name it, they like, that don't go together. But because I cannot eat like everybody else, and I have learned that works for me. And so my main dishes is a pasta dish or a rice dish. And throwing my vegetables in it, throwing some onions in it, which I should not have. And then every once in a while, and I'm trying to learn how to make my own vegan meat. I've made it. It looks beautiful. But when you bite into it, because a lot of vegan meats have beans in them. And the softness in the middle of a bean, that ain't working in my burger. I don't want to bite into that mushy inside of my burger or my meatball. So I'm going to get that because I am working on my own meat as we speak. So every once in a while, I'll buy some of the vegan meat, which, it's processed. So, you can't do a lot of that. But those are my main dishes or stir fries. I could do a stir fry every day. I could eat okra every day.
I eat with my neighbor a lot. She's a pescatarian. She doesn't eat any meat, and there's a lot of things that she will not eat in her diet. And she makes the most amazing stir fries. That
Oh
stuff that
yeah.
I would have never put together. Like when she offered me some beans, and then it was broccoli and okra in it. I'm like, why you got broccoli and okra in the bean?
That's me. That's me, honey. I mix up
So,
some stuff.
but you tell you, girl, it was so good. It was
Uh-huh.
so good. And I
Absolutely.
had rice this particular time. She do brown rice only. So I had the brown rice and it was so good. I had to get seconds.
I believe
It
it.
was good. No salt. She don't do no peppers, stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and she just have taught me a lot. And this is I see now. And she if she hear me eating jalapenos or I put jalapenos or something, she said, I'm just trying to tell you now. You might want to go ahead and cut back on that stuff. Because the older you get,
Yeah.
telling
The
you.
gut. We right back. Yeah, all of this rolls right back to the gut.
She said, I'm just telling you, Lydia, but hey, don't pay me no mind. I don't mean no harm.
And see, I excuse me, I
And
really
she
don't.
and she gave me this top for my birthday.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
And see, I really didn't like grow peppers out there because I don't eat peppers. And did not think that peppers are in my pain minimizer. I'm like, girl, you better grow them peppers and you go buy all of these peppers. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a tons of marinated peppers in that pain minimizer. So now I grow peppers. I'm like, girl, you helping yourself here.
Okay. And how much a pack of seeds cost? We broke talk about that. Two,
Right?
$2 to $3, maybe four. Shoot, don't buy them in big wholesale. Don't even think about doing them like Donnie do. Use the hydro thing and grow the peppers right in the closet.
Right.
Grow with Donnie. I
Yeah.
miss Donnie. Hey Donnie, if you watch this, hey Donnie. So what else? I mean, we can go on and on. This chat this channel was well needed. And tell us why you started on YouTube. Because even though I know you've been on YouTube, why did you start sharing your information? Why?
Okay. So I had always said that I would never do YouTube. Always said it. But when I was on Black's show, and she said, I was Vanessa Buckner then. She was like, Vanessa, drop your Saw family and Nightbot gonna shout you out. So I'm thinking Nightbot just gonna say, hey, Vanessa Buckner. That's a shout out to me. And when it popped up and it said I had a link, I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And so I didn't use it for a while. And so information that I get, I would send it to other YouTubers of things that I thought people needed to know, like the recalls and things that was just going on. And so I'm like, well, hey, I could do this myself now. And so, and then I always want to teach. That is what I am. That I am a teacher of things that I know. That is my main focus around a lot of stuff, a lot of things. I want people to know what I know. And so that just opened up that door for me to be able to go on there and tell people things that I have been doing and why I'm doing it. Because a lot of people just don't know. Some people don't even, and I see that in the comments, people's like, I never thought to use that for that. And that was my whole goal, is to help people to do things to help themselves, especially in the times we're in now where we may not be able to get to the store and get these things. Just make sure you have the ingredients in your home and you can make these things yourself.
And that's what I appreciate about you bringing the recipe there, Lady Cheryl bringing the recipes in, her healthy home bringing her recipes in, and just showing you how to do it the basic way. Now you
Right,
don't have to share everything you do. You find your own niche and you do it your
right.
own way. And I love it. I love it. I can't wait to share the next journey of me making my we can stop going to buy deodorant. Okay? We can stop going to
Absolutely.
buy toothpaste. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
My daughter and them, they don't. My daughter family, they don't. They live off grid, and they don't use. It's a lot of things they don't use. And it's all that eczema they used to have, they don't have it no more.
Right.
All those asthma issues and can't breathe, they don't have them no more.
Yeah. And my doctor, that was one of the things she asked me at my appointment. She said, "How's your asthma?" I just chuckled. Because I never even claimed it. They said I had asthma, and I was like, I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. I have never claimed asthma. I don't get treated for asthma. I do have an inhaler, but I
got two types of pumps.
When you change, you getting there. When you change all the things you're getting ready to change about your body, you're not going to need that stuff. I'm telling you. You're not going to need it. So
I am so happy that I can reflect and talk to different guests and learn from them. So I thank you. I thank you. Y'all, we ain't playing no game tonight. We were just all me and Miss Vanessa tonight. Vanessa said, "That'll be fine by me." She said they won't have me up here answering questions all wrong. So look, when you say you put two things together that don't make sense, I'm gonna tell you, I have a menu that I have to go by with the E2M. And the coach tell you, when you go to a restaurant, they give you a menu.
Yeah.
Look at the menu and put it together the way you want it.
Yeah.
So that's what I started doing. So the only condiment we can have is mustard. So I put mustard on my eggs.
My God.
It tastes so good. I thought I had cheese on them eggs. But I'm over it now. I'm over it. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. So I don't have to put mustard on everything.
Right.
I'll put mustard on everything. I put mustard on stuff that I ain't never thought about putting it on. And it was pretty good. I made it. But I'm over it now. I'm done with that bitter taste. It's messing up my taste buds.
What, mustard?
I just feel like it was just too much of that sour. I don't want everything to taste sour, but I thought I needed it. I thought I needed it to, make it more exciting,
Oh, gotcha.
You can't be putting salsa. I used to if I make eggs, I'll put a dollop of sour cream, a dollop of salsa. Them days is gone.
Yeah.
I can still have these things once a week for celebration, but once you get used to not having these things,
I'm having it. Absolutely.
And you go to having them. I remember the one time I kept saying, I'm going to eat me a steak and I'm going to eat me a cookie. And I got so sick.
Oh.
So sick. It was coming. Well, not both of it, but it ran right through me. I was like, I learned my lesson, Lord. I won't do it no more. You learn your lesson quick. All right, y'all, get ready for some questions. Let's look at Nikki. Ew. Get ready for some questions. I know y'all, it has to be something I didn't ask. It is Trust and Believe. Her channel gives us ideas on a lot of stuff. And she shared that she learned it from somewhere. She shares it. And this is the intro that I created for her. All right, so here we go. And then we coming in the chat, y'all. We coming in the chat. You can go ahead and start looking in the chat too. Let me find it. I got so many in here, y'all. Y'all should see this back office.
Let's go. Yeah. That's my Renaissance grandma. That's my Renaissance grandma. That's my Renaissance grandma. Hey. Yeah. She be flipping that dirt. Stay designing them shirts. She be knee deep in that soil. Marinating them boils. Making it, baking it, creating it. Yeah. Making it, baking it, creating it. That's my Renaissance grandma. Yeah.
The making of the off-grid emergency stove out of the doctor's office and off antibiotics. But I can no longer afford this $30. So what I do, bam, made my own. These are made out of apple cider vinegar, some herbs, some torch cherry, and black. Put in a few drops of peroxide, stir it up, and you have your toothpaste. Outside of our homes, in the event that something can harm our skin or our breathing. She suggested that they put it in. This is going to be a very short video. I'm just going to show you. And the benefits are great, which is why I chose the herbs that I chose. And you know you can't go into the store and buy everything you want in a tea bag. Hold your breath while you are squeezing this. You want to just breathe out of your mouth. And you don't want to lay down or try to go to sleep after doing this because that fluid is still in the back of your. Eat the beans. Now they're saying the beans are not good for us. And potatoes. Potatoes cause inflammation. So I know that we cannot give up all the grains. Some people do. Exceptionally mild flavored dark red skin globe shaped onions. $4.68. White onion. Hello, this is my Renaissance Grandma, Zone 6. I am getting ready to put out my buckets to catch rainwater. I have 3 buckets at the cost of 7 cents each at the Walmart bakery. I have 1 package of cheesecloth that's on top of them that costs under $4. So I am getting ready to catch free clean water for under the very low price.
There we go. There we go. There we go. And y'all, she's sharing the information. The videos are not long. I killed all of them twice, maybe 3 times. Maybe.
Lydia's frozen.
There we go. We back. Did you see me waving down there? I was in the basement. Can you see the small one at the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, I was down there waving like, can you see me? It is a storm coming this way. A storm was if somebody could check on the storm in Columbia, South Carolina, I know for a fact we were going to be getting. Here go a question. All right, you need me to read it for you?
Yeah, because my tablet is
I got you.
Okay.
All right, this is from Black Tropical. This is from either Cherie or Bobby.
Okay.
When will we see you? When will we see you process a banana blossom? Oh, I seen that. And can you explain the benefits for the people in the back?
Okay, so I don't have my paperwork right here in front of me that shows all the benefits.
She talking about she said she was just basically saying, can you do it in a video?
No, that's what I was going to say. She sent me some. And I was going to process. Matter of fact, I did the video. I just didn't put it out because then it didn't make any sense once I got to the end. I was on the 4th part when I realized that it was not going the way I wanted to because all the recipes that I had found on the web left out a little piece. And so when I got to this piece and I cut the banana blossom open, and I was talking on the video and I turned my back to grab something and it immediately turned brown. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on with this? And I'm a visual person. I'm like, wait a minute, this is brown. What's going on here? And so I end up stopping everything, pulling up tons and tons of video. Finally got a video from someone that didn't even speak English, but the words were scrolling across the bottom. And the word said, that you have to have your boiling water already ready, because I was going to make meat. I had told everybody in the video I was going to do 3 things with these. I was going to make tea, I was going to make soap, and I was going to make meatballs. So the oil part of it just went out the window because I didn't get it in this hot water before it turned brown, because I didn't know, because every other video never mentioned that once you cut that off, you have your boiling water already ready. So I didn't even put out the video, but I did do the soap. So I have this brown part is the banana blossom with some herbs. This side is things to pull the tighten your skin. It has moisturizer. It has all kind of things in it. So this is going to be, I've been wanting to stockpile my soap, but every time I try to do it, so many orders come in. I cannot keep, this is one thing I cannot keep, spices and soap, because I have routine people who order 20 and 17, and they order all these large bars of, orders of soap at one time. So I can never put soap away. So when this didn't work out for me, I'm like, okay, well, it's still good for soap, which is what I was going to do anyway. So I just made me soap. And so I made some with just the banana blossom, some smaller ones that I could use at the sink or just as a facial, because I have so much facial tightness and, for aging women. So yeah, this is what I made for myself.
So listen, I want to tell you about your video that you already created. Everything you just talked about, you can mute that in, you can mute that video, put it together, mute it, and talk over it. Because I'm sure you're just showing your hands, right?
Yeah.
So you just showing your hands, so it don't matter what you're saying. So basically, if you call me later or whatever, or tomorrow morning, I'll go over with you how you could just do a voiceover and you can tell what happened without. You can pause it, stop, then let some play quiet, then start talking about something else, and just like you did, and you can put that out there, and you can tell the people what they can expect later, and you can still talk about the benefits by just putting a blank picture up there and talking through a picture. Yeah. So I got your back, girl. Trust and believe, we're going to get that video out. We'll get that, because that was a beautiful explanation, but everybody who's following you over there needs to see it. And we definitely got to get her up to 500 now. We got to give her 500. That gives her a community page. When she get a community page, she can share us. And I need 500. I need 500 over there at Bestyet Journey too. I need 100 because I'm just trying to go live. That's all. I'm tired of doing these videos. And I don't edit. I'm doing a skinny boy Randy with my videos. And once I say it, that's it. And I just post it. That's it. You get uncut over there. I ain't doing nothing. So let's speak to some people. Oh, okay, hold on. So Cherie said, no worries, more bananas coming. What are the benefits of the banana blossoms?
Whoever asking that, tell them if they go to my video, I gave them all the benefits of the banana blossom.
Hey, Ree, you heard that? That's the person who sent it to you.
Oh. She
can't talk about it. She can't talk about it today because she ain't got the paper. Ain't nobody gonna be stuttering.
Yeah, I gave her a lot of the benefits, and it is a lot of health benefits in those banana blossoms.
Can you remember 3 of them?
Well, one of them helps with your blood work, which, remember in the video I told them how I make it for my daughter who bled out and had to be resuscitated. And so that's why I was making the tea. So I routinely make the tea, but I buy it from the cans. Make it with the canned banana blossoms. But yeah, and it has something to do with the prostate, and I don't know if it's diabetes or blood pressure, or it might be both. But yeah, it has a lot. Yes, it has a lot of benefits. This is something that I want to, like I said, I made that for my daughter, but we all drink it in our tea. It's not just for her anymore, honey, because we all trying to reap the benefits of this banana blossom. And so I was going to do a tea, and I was going to make me some meatballs out of it, you know. So yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure whatever you come up with, you're gonna share it with the world. So we're looking forward to it. We're gonna go ahead and speak to some people. Um, we have Castings 55. I remember that name. If you're new here, welcome, thank you. But I remember that name. Hands in the Dirt, Stacy is here. Black Tropical Homestead is here. Brampton Gardner is here. Gina versus Gina. Mike's Chronic Garden. Chronicle Garden. Um, Homestead in the Hood was telling you, I saw that she said that she has, Cherie has the meat video, but you know about the meat videos, that blind guy, his wife and stuff. You tried to make it like that before, right?
The banana blossom?
No, the meat. You tried to make your meat.
Oh, veggie meat. Well, I made meat, like I said, I made it plenty of times, but I've always tried to make burgers. And the burgers, like I said, they are beautiful burgers. You would think, they were just so beautiful until you bite into them. So I'm working on changing that texture.
Okay, gotcha. So we got David Corey here.
Hey,
We got
everybody.
we got Mike. We got J3. We got J3GS Farms. He over here in North Carolina. I still want me some goats. I still want goats. I still want 2 goats. I take a male and a female. Look like this mic is real. This mic is just a prop.
TT's Urban Garden or Urban Pantry. Hello.
TT, lentils are the best for burgers. That's what
It's in there, but I don't put that many because lentils are gassy. And when you already have GI issues, you don't want all these lentils. So I put a little. And I've even just tried to put a little of the beans, thinking, say if it calls for 1 whole can, I might do 1/3 cup. And it's still just that mushy. And I've even tried to make them without it. But I'm going to get it because I'm going to work on it till I get it. Because I want to make brats. I want to make everything. I'm telling you.
You got it. You got it.
Making
you
it
got
all.
It. I got a product that I want to make that I know the lady ain't gonna see this, that I'm buying, and it's not it's a soy, it's a she calls it soy almond cream, smooth creamy soy almond cream, and I need to know how to make that product. I've had shea butters, but if I could learn how to make a type of shea butter out of soy almond, that's what I need to figure out.
Yeah.
I love the way it shines. I love the way it feels.
Yes.
And then I know I could probably try to create my own flavors later.
Right.
That's something I want to do. I don't really want to do the shea butter.
That's easy. That's real easy.
Oh, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk. You can help me. I'm gonna help you. All right. So, Lily, I thought you lived in North Carolina for all this time. I've been saying that too. That's my first time I see you didn't live in North Carolina. Okay, I can come to Georgia. All right, Georgia in the house. All right. So Stacy, he seemed like he being good tonight. We ain't got to tell him to go and don't sin no more tonight. we ain't got to tell him that. I sprout lentils before I cook them. So Mike said he sprout his lentils before he cook them. That means basically root them, make them turn into sprouts. Yeah. He sprout them before he cook them. I don't know how to do that, but go drop a video. Show us what you work.
I know that's right.
Miss Cheryl said something sounds good. And I saw Lady Cheryl was here too. Welcome, Lady Cheryl. Welcome. Let's see. Lady Cheryl. Let's see, Gina. Brampton is saying, check out a New Direction Almanac for raw materials for creams and soap. Oh, can you email me that? They have everything. The pumpkin seed butter feels amazing. Their coffee butter smells so good. And she said, check out. It says did I pronounce that right? No. Okay, trying to listen to this at a patient's at a parent meeting at the same time. Hey, did you pay your fees,
Thank you,
Sunshine?
Boo and Sunshine.
And it says aromatics.
Yeah,
That word was aromatics. That
yeah.
no, I'm almanac. I don't try, I don't say what I wanted to say.
I know you
That's,
made it your own, girl.
yeah, I didn't made it my own word. I just saying what I wanted to say. I had to blink a couple of times and read that. Girl, they're gonna well she ain't talking about the almanac. We is not growing no lotion. God dang it. Yeah, I know I tear some words up. I just need to slow down. That's all. That's all. Mm. Well, I don't got my kombucha in, and we don't got through this live. I want you to leave you up, and I want you to encourage the people any way you know how. Any way you know how, on any level you want to know. Anything you want to say. Of course, you ain't going to say nothing out the way because you already know not to. So I'm just going to make you big. And then after you say whatever you want to say, I'm just drop you down and you have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to close us out. All
Okay.
right? Here we go.
Okay. Okay, everybody. I just want everyone to think about your health. It's going to be hard to let some of the things go that you don't want to let go. But you want to be healthy, especially in these days where medicine is hard to get, going to the hospitals, it's getting worse because they don't have the things that they need there, and we don't really want to be in the hospital anyway. So take care of yourself, take care of your family, keep God first. I'll pray for you, you pray for me, and we'll watch God change things. God bless all of you all, and thank you for coming out to see me. Bye-bye.
She say that on ever heard all her videos, y'all. Miss Vanessa say that. I'll pray for you, you pray for me. I got her to say that to me last week when we go live because I believe it. 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 It's hard to push some of these things away from our table, y'all. It's hard. I can't. My daughter wanted to stop for ice cream, and she said, "You want some?" I'm like, "No, I don't want any." And she got in the car. I started hollering. Oh! She like, "Mom, you okay?" I said, "I'm gonna be okay because I don't need that mess." And then I made a pact with her and with myself. I made a pact that I would not do a celebration meal for myself until I'm 230. That is my new pact, and I'm gonna stick with it because I made a commitment to myself, nobody else. So, all right, y'all. What else I got? So next week, I don't know who's gonna be up here, but I'm coming back. I ain't got it in front of me. I'm coming back. I don't know if I'm gonna do the game show. I'm running out of time with everybody working now here. I'm running out of time to be able to do the game show and stuff. But I found a new game show today. It started at 4:30. Um, I shared it in my community post. That man played bingo and he give away prizes. I love me some bingo, and I was over there playing. You pick your 5 numbers. Oh my goodness. I don't even know the name of the channel, but I was already subscribed. That's the good thing. So, um, if somebody can go on my community page right quick, get that link to that channel. I think it started with an aura. I don't have my cell phone, y'all. But other than that, look for what stage talking about? Hold on. Let me see. Don't be putting. First of all, Stacey said it's going to be hard for some to get rid of these things we like. Some of y'all need to call them side people and let them go. Some of y'all need to call them side people and let them go. I don't know what side people you talking about. I don't know. All I know is I can't be tempted. Let's see what else going on. Some of y'all need to call them side people and let them go. Say it again for me, Stacey. All right. Stay focused. Yes, ma'am. Stay focused. Um, stay disciplined. Discipline. There's a ribbon in the sky for my love of fit health because I actually, want to maybe live to 115 if the Lord keep me here. But if I keep tearing this gut up with all this reversible fat, I ain't gonna make it nowhere. So that's why I'm just take care of my one body I get because I can't go buy another one. I can't go get I don't want to get no work done because first of all, the reason why I would never do nothing that I've already got, I'm just going to be honest. I wouldn't do no cheeks, no neck, no arms, no stomach, no butt, no thighs. I wouldn't do that. No small stomach, no breast, no reduction. Because I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to heal from the pain. I don't want the pain. I'm like, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain for me. I don't like pain. I tolerate it. I've had kids, but I don't like it. Them sad chicks. It dudes, let them go. You know what? I ain't think you were talking about that, but them side chicken legs for me and them side donuts for me are gone. All right, chicken and donuts. How about that? Y'all don't feed it to Stacey. Hey, Food by Faith, how you doing? I am gonna allow myself to have a peanut butter when I see you again. I'm allow myself because I'm gonna be so disciplined. I can eat my portion. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the pain be kicking my butt too. Yeah, them surgeries and stuff like that. They were talking about, trying to keep me from having hip work done. What? No. That injection they gave me in my hip. Oh, I talked about it on that other channel. I did not like it. I can tell you that. It was not. I wasn't worried going in there. I never looked at the needle or nothing. Once she told me that was the pinch and it was over, I thought that was the gospel truth, and it was not. She lied, and it was not a good ordeal for me. I didn't like it at all. Enjoy your night. Welcome. Okay, Angela, thank you so much. Side pieces is when you merge with the rest. I know what a side. Who asked that? Hey, Robin. You know who I saw in there? The hood said, "Hey, I wanted to say that I highlighted you. Didn't even know what you said. I just was happy to see you." Um, yeah. If you say, "Hey, young world," hey, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Have a great night. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I ain't got nothing else. Y'all go on and head over to Lady Cheryl's house and see if you let go those side pieces. You won't have to eat out again when you get home. So, first of all, I ain't gonna feed it to you at all. I ain't gonna. No comment! Kombucha! Let me take a sip of this kombucha. Kombucha! Oh, my cup, y'all. I got this from Spotify. You know how Verizon and T-Mobile give you free gifts? So Verizon, if you go on your Verizon app and go to the end, and they always offering stuff at a discount, and they had this cup for free, and I basically just, side piece. There you go, right there. There you go. That's my side piece. I love home. I ain't fooling with y'all. All right. Let's see. Um, Let's see. I'm going, y'all. I ain't getting in trouble with y'all. Head over to Lady Cheryl's house. That's at 8 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure we can get some knowledge. She's on a journey as well. She changed her channel name, and let's check up on her, see how she doing over there. Okay. What else? Hey, Urban Gardener, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm looking forward to having you in this hot seat. And is I was reading my comments today. And y'all know if y'all in here now, I appreciate all y'all being here. I'm gonna say one more thing after this because I want to screenshot my little video and kind of like do it in one. Make an announcement. Who was that? Yeah, I can't remember. Brain ain't that clear yet. So I was in my comments today, and it was from my yacht video, and they were telling me they live in Greenville, and that was who? Probably in here, right? Oh, it was Bougie. Bougie live in Greenville. Yeah, I'm going to see her. Wait till I get myself together. I'm going to see. I got people in Greenville. Greenville, nice, small and nice and beautiful. All right. So let me make an announcement right quick and end this thing. All right. So my announcement is I have a joint membership, and I want to thank my 3 members. And okay, Andale, thank you. And Gina versus Gina. Okay, thank you. All right, NTT's Urban Pantry. I know y'all weren't surprised. You know that my homies, they want to support your girl. And that's all they got to do. But so when I started joint membership, it was a little tricky. They actually do a lot. And I never finished it. I just wanted to do, I really want the emojis. That's what I really wanted to do. But, I do a lot of research and a lot of talking to other content creators that have been helpful for me in this journey. And people want to naturally support people and help people, and that's a good thing. And I mean, because I know I support people, and I do, Stacy. Yeah, I will buy a shirt too. When the money allow me, I will. I sure will because I genuinely like that channel and I genuinely wants to support that channel. So basically, I started to join membership to give people a way to support me. I had the name at Bestyet Journey Family, but I was really torn with this, and I was just trying to put something out there. But now I've changed it to Bestyet Supporters. I think I changed it to. I don't even remember, y'all. I did it today. And the second, I'm making a second tier. And on that second tier now, a lot of y'all go visit Gina versus Gina. I created her thumbnail and not thumbnail. I did some thumbnails. I created her logo and her banner. Okay. In my new tier, I'll be offering a logo and a banner with your membership. And I will also offer a thumbnail every quarter. So if that's every 2 months or so, you can request a thumbnail. You can give me ideas if you want to tell me what the video is about or what you want it to be about. I'll just come up with something off the top of my head. Normally, I usually work with the person if they want to give me the ideas, they can give me the ideas and I will offer it. So, and of course, with that membership as well, you're going to have access to early videos. And that's the second tier. So it's going to be a thumbnail every quarter. And it's going to come with automatic with a banner and a logo for $9.99 a month. All right. I appreciate you for anybody join that. All right. That level is going to call takes underscore X, which is one of my things, takes time, takes X supporters. So take time supporters. Those are going to be that. And my third level, I have not came up with a price yet, but that is going to be the Woop Woop level. The Woop Woop level is going to be with videos from my past, I don't want to go in detail what type of videos here now, but it's going to be a lot of videos that I have on what they call them, VCR tapes and different things like that. I'm gonna recreate them and I'm just gonna put them up in there. I'm gonna also offer the logo and the logo and the thumbnail, the logo and the banner, and an intro once a year. I'm gonna do an intro once a year, and I'm gonna also offer a thumbnail every quarter. So those are some of the things I'm good at and people like that I do. So those are some of the things I'm gonna incorporate. But with the video, it's gonna be exclusive videos, and some of these videos are not gonna be content about gardening. They're gonna be stuff about me personally. So I don't know what level that's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be high because I got some video that shouldn't be shared for everybody, okay? So don't be stream recording me. So anyway, so anybody that comes along with this journey, you just coming into a person who just be themselves all the time. And I love being up here and I love everybody that I'm coming across to on YouTube. And I appreciate you guys accepting me for who I am, you know? Woo woo. So on that note, always build each other up. We're all doing the best that we can in this thing called life. Y'all mean? Y'all know I like y'all mean. Is that a Norfolk saying? Let me go to my thing. Let me go back. Hold on. Wait a minute. Holler back with the window crack. I'm gonna go ahead and get that whoop whoop out of the way. All right. So Aunt Tia, welcome. Welcome, Aunt Tia. Welcome, G Hood. Welcome. Let me fly y'all to the moon right quick if I can play the right one, because I always hit the right one. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to little T-Nog as we head out of here. Fly me to the moon. I don't know which one it is, y'all. I got so many things.
Let me tell you about a place I know.
Busted typing. Busted. Holla back, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
Hey, young world. Hey, young world. Whoop, whoop, shout. It's Lydia. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to the Whoop Whoop Show. Whoop, whoop.
Holla back with the window crack. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Welcome to the Whoop Whoop Show. Hey, young world.